Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and hello, Dark. Welcome back to more Death Stranding. Last time we were here, hold on a second. That's about as loud as it's gonna get. Last time we were here, we expanded the chiral network. We went our happy asses over the mountain. That was a pain in the ass. Somehow I didn't destroy my truck as badly as I did, at least in my first run. And we shot our happy asses down here. Now we gotta go ahead. We gotta grab materials from here so that way we can repair the Magellan and arm it. So that way next time Higgs tries to screw with us, we're ready to rock and roll. What do you got, Dark? You got a question? Hey, Crusader! Wow, it's been a while. I almost never see you at my streams anymore. What's going on, bud? I'm just trying to figure out where everything is. Okay. You think it... I don't see why that would be weird, Dark. I mean, if I just feel like maybe it might go bad, so it depends on how much wheat you're gonna store. Personally, I'm not a fan of wheat bread. I like Italian bread better, but I mean, I can't see it be a problem. It's just a matter of how, a matter of storage, I would think. But anyway, let's go ahead and continue the story. I don't know if it's gonna ask for. I don't know if it's gonna do any cutscene stuff.
Order accepted. Thank you.
Yeah, something I don't think. Yeah, like I agree with Crusader. I don't think it's a bad purchase. I don't think it's a bad idea. I think it just like okay. So here's my thing, right? I don't know if I'm crazy for this, but personally, I will buy a month's worth of food. Oh, okay.
Sam, it's Deadman. Hartman is away on the beach, so I've taken the liberty of borrowing his Ha again in his absence. I've also been making use of my own time on the beach to scour the UCA database for answers about BB00. As I told you before, it's much easier to get around their security from here. We previously thought that BB00 was placed into storage and reclassified as BB28, and that this was done by Bridges to conceal the existence of the Cord Bridge Baby program from the public. However, it turns out that information was falsified, and now we know what really happened. Bridges intended to decommission and dispose of BB00, but someone intervened behind the scenes. They ensured that BB00 was spared and sent to a storage facility where it received the BB28 serial number. Per the official records, however, BB00 was decommissioned, and Bridges had no reason to believe otherwise. So, who do you think was behind this deception? Well, I determined which account was used to manipulate the BB records. It was registered to a Bridges member with the highest level access permissions. As you may have guessed, Sam, it was the leader of the first expedition, Amelie. And she did it all just to protect Lou.
All right.
It was Amelie. I can't believe she went to such lengths. It was thanks to her that you could even meet Lou in the first place then.
Wait, hold on. Where the fuck am I going? All right, so we are going back to the Magellan. Okay, cool. So in between the last recording and this one, or last stream, I should say, I did make some progress. I expanded the roads, so that actually makes life a little bit easier. I did also do some upgrades to the truck. You notice we have armor on the front too, and I have the auto drive. Ah, come on, Crusader, you almost never here, bud. Oh, and also now our truck can fly too, sort of. It does like has zero gravity, though it can damage the packages. There you go, Dark. But well, yes, they didn't do a director's cut for the second game because they didn't have to. The only thing is that they could have, between the PS4, PS5 port and the PC, they could have done updates that would have changed some gameplay aspects. So technically speaking, they wouldn't have to. Am I stuck on a light route? Yes, I am. They wouldn't have to do a director's cut. Is what I'm trying to get at. Come on. There we go. There we go. A little more. There we go. trying to evade. The only reason why I'm taking the hard road is just because I'm trying to evade the BTs. It's the only reason. By the way, if you guys are wondering why the game is so quiet, I actually found out. Apparently, it's a bug. One of the recent updates killed the audio and made it like a lot quieter than it should be. So even if you're at max audio, which I am, Death Stranding for some reason is quiet. Again, the reason why I did that is because the BTs don't typically spawn in the water. That's the reason why I did that. It's the only reason why I was driving on the rocks. It's quieter than it should be. It's quieter than it should be, Dark. Normally, Death Stranding is louder than this. Actually, it's usually to the point where even my headphones, I basically have to take my headphones off so it make that loud. Now it's been like really quiet. Anyway, I don't know if you guys heard. Well, I don't know if you guys saw what I posted over on the Discord.
Welcome back, Sam. I see you come bearing gifts. Just give me a moment to check your cargo. Truth, Sam. This cargo's in flawless condition. You're in a class of your own.
Now displaying your current porter grid.
Oh, great! I got a hologram.
We'll prep the main cannon for immediate use and look into making improvements to the other armaments as well. It won't be long now till the DHV Magellian is fully operational. Fragile and the others should be back soon too. Anyway, I'd better hurry up and see to the remaining repairs. Thanks again, Sam.
I haven't played it yet, Dark. I
Sam,
still gotta do that yet.
Your next objective will also be your last. Terminal Fort Knott. To put them on the grid, you'll first need to link up the Southern Environmental Observatory. It's safe to assume that this final step will be the most challenging yet. For now, you should rest in the private room to ensure you're well prepared for what's to come.
We're getting close to the end, lads. It's almost over. Few more stops. We got one more facility to link up, then the main place, big boss fight, and well, actually 2 boss fights, and that's it. No, it'll probably be a recording. I'll probably do a recording, Dark. But no, what I was saying is the YouTube video that I posted, there's a lot. It's not just politics and YouTube basically trying to be a news network. It gets there's more that goes into it. I'm waiting for like a point where I'm going to be driving around and not, having to worry about dialogue. Ooh. Oh, no, I got the auto drive, Dark. I got the auto drive. Actually, okay, so what he just said, so let me show you guys the map out real quick. Oh, we can, okay, neat, but I'm not going to bother doing that. All right, so this camp right here is stopping us. So what we have to do is we have to drive our happy asses down, and there's a facility right here. We got to link this place up. After that, we are in a shot right here to relink up this facility here. And after that, basically, Australia is ours. And then we win. That's basically it. Here's the kicker, though. For us to be able to connect this area to the chiral network, this camp has a jammer that's stopping us. Here's the thing, though. During my travels, I already hit this place. So we might just have to go in and mop up a few assholes. Maybe one thing I have to blow up, and that's really... So this should be relatively easy. Going down here, though, is probably going to be a thing. So we'll see what happens. Let me see. You get that? Adorable. Wait, what are you talking about? You get that other game like this one with the kid and the robot? What? Kid and the robot. Adorable. Which game are you talking about? But, anyway, yeah, so... Yeah, if you guys look at the video I posted, it's a kind of a reminder of where YouTube was and how we got to where we are now. All thanks to Comrade Susan. She basically wanted YouTube to be a news platform, all because a terror attack in Paris made her feel a certain way. Oh, okay.
Did you sleep well, Sam? Repairs to the DHV Magellan are now complete. We're ready for you to chart our next course. The main cannon is being fitted as well, but it'll take a while for it to be calibrated. I'll let you know when it's ready for use. Anyway, the new and improved DHV Magellan is now at your service. Finish off anything you need to do out there. Then prepare to continue expanding the chiral network. We're counting on you, Sam.
I might get it, Adorable. Pragmata, I know which one you're talking about. I might get it. I'm not sure yet.
Sam, this is Charlie. Your next order requires that you accomplish two specific objectives. First of all, you are to proceed to the armed survivalist base and destroy all the chiral jammers you find there. So long as even a single one remains active, you will be unable to use your Cupid to link up the next facility. It is therefore essential that you remove this impediment before proceeding any further. Our latest reports indicate that there are hostiles on site who are equipped with electromagnetic shields. This would give them a significant defensive advantage, so engaging them head-on in a firefight may lead to a prolonged and difficult struggle. If you intend to go on the offensive, consider the properties of your weapons carefully before deciding which ones to bring with you. After you have destroyed all the chiral jammers at the enemy's base, head directly to the Southern Environmental Observatory. A contingent of ghost mechs has been sighted dangerously close to the facility. We need to bring it onto the chiral network before these mechs can get into position and prevent us from doing so. Once you've extended network coverage, the DHV Magellan can move there to provide support. There's no time to waste, Sam.
Alright, let's get it done. Yeah, so basically, Dark, they have electromagnetic shields. Anyway, so going back to... Yeah, so Susan wanted YouTube to be more than just a... So you gotta remember, YouTube's whole thing... Remember what their tagline used to be? YouTube's tagline or their motto used to be, broadcast yourself. Wait, is the objective already done? Is it already... I think it already counted as complete. That's fucking wild. Yeah, it already counts as complete. I love it. Anyway. So, YouTube's thing used to be broadcast yourself. They got rid of that. Because, yeah, YouTube had a motto. It was broadcast yourself. That's because that was the whole point. Remember, we used to have guys... Like, think about how PewDiePie and Markiplier came up. It was just all goofy shit. Think about guys like, what's his name? Oh my god. Joji. Filthy Frank. Right? All just a bunch of goofballs who were just having fun. Remember Fred? Right? Shit like that. Now, you know, the thing is that what they found out was that people were using YouTube for escapism. It was, hey, I'm gonna load up YouTube just to see someone else be goofy and laugh and chuckle. Right? Comrade Susan had the idea that, or, you know, Supreme Leader Susan, whatever we call it. I know she's not actually She wanted YouTube to be more about broadcasting politics and things like that, because she wanted it to be a more serious place. She had this belief that like all this stuff is going on in the world and everyone should know about it, so YouTube should be on the forefront. And when her engineers were putting political shit into the algorithm to see how people would react, they were reporting to her that, like, oh, hey, nobody's engaging with this. Like, nobody's, like, the numbers are showing nobody wants this. And her answer to them was, well, too bad, keep pushing it. So you can almost argue that all the political nonsense could almost be because of YouTube that we're dealing with nowadays. Beside the point. Right, and that was another thing. We used to have the dislike button. That was once upon a time, but that's gone now.
See that, Sam? Those ghost mechs up ahead haven't noticed we're here. Let's try and keep it that way, shall we?
Oh, yeah, they really got the ghost mechs out here, huh? I'm just gonna pile 3 fucking kills.
Hey Sam, it's Tarman. We've almost finished making our adjustments to the DHV Magellan's main cannon. Once you've brought the Southern Environmental Observatory into the chiral network, that region will be within range of our weaponry. So feel free to let us deal with the remaining hostiles over there. Just focus on getting you and your Cupid to the observatory and putting it on the grid ASAP. You can do it.
Yeah, their bots are cute. They can't stop me. Anyway. But that's not just all. So, yeah, YouTube fell apart. Like, if it had stayed the goofy place where people can be creative, YouTube might still be a better place. But they got away from it. Yeah, you see that's exactly what I'm talking about, Ador. But that's not the only issue. So YouTube now is really driving AI. And while we are getting AI slop, there's a lot of issues when it comes down to moderation and copyright. So, for example, there's one girl who does, what the fuck? I'll get on that in a second.
How did all these ghost mechs manage to make it this far? The facility is in danger. We need to eliminate them before they attack. Get behind cover! Here they come, Sam.
Okay, I muted my mic like an asshole. I don't even know I was... Okay. Hey, sorry, I didn't realize I was muted. I'm an idiot. I don't even know what I was saying. So basically, what I was trying to say before I realized that I was muted like an asshole. So YouTube, they've been really driving home the AI slop. Like their systems are driven by AI, right? So one issue that YouTube suffers from right now is that their own moderating systems. So for example, a content creator was complaining that in one of his videos, he was playing, I think, Forks, right? And he was at the point where he's at, like, the control terminal for the airplanes. Like, to be able to bring down airplanes and whatnot, and his character had his hands painted red. So all you see is his hands painted red, and he's looking at an airplane. That's it. That's all you see. YouTube's moderating system saw that as pornographic. Have no idea how they saw it as porn, but sure, why not, right? So YouTube saw that as porn, and then they knocked it off the system. So he went and he made, honestly, a mistake. He decided to have YouTube, I can't remember the terminology, but basically you can have YouTube re-review a video if you think they marked it incorrectly, right? So, what happened was that the bot got it wrong. He basically told YouTube system, hey, your bot got it wrong, you need to re-review. So, another bot reviewed the other bot and then said, no, you, Mr. Content Creator, you're in the wrong. So now that's a content strike on your channel.
We should be able to connect the facility to the network now.
So, yeah, he got a strike for that. Then there was a girl who, she does country music, right? Let's see. Do you need to be 18 plus? You don't need to be 18 years or older, but I think you do need a parent or guardian to sign off, so that way you can make money off it. No, exactly. It's a bot overlooking a bot, and the bot always fucks up. All right, so there's going to be dialogue here, so soon as the dialogue is done, the cutscene's over, I'll start talking again.
You're a welcome sight, mate. Not sure we'd have survived if you hadn't shown up when you did. Let me check your order info. You fought like hell, mate. Thanks for the help. You know, I can't, and now we can
Now displaying your current port.
Connection established without issue. That's a relief. Our staff have all been taking shelter underground on account of the emergency situation. But now I think we can relax a little bit. More accurate observations ought to help too. Speaking of which, we've detected abrupt chiral field disruptions in several locations. Indicative of plate gate emergence, I reckon. Keep expanding network coverage and we'll find out soon enough. Unfortunately, though, the tar currents near our facility are still looking awfully rough, so we can't declare our emergency resolved just yet. The DHV Magellian won't be able to join you here either. It's gonna take some work to get to the bottom of this mess. I'm afraid I can't do much for you given the circumstances, but I'll be sure to thank you properly later. Just know that we're all really grateful. Take care, mate.
Uh-oh! Itaga!
You know, truth be told, I don't really care if you and your crew link up the continent or not. Because I'm here just for one reason.
Get up!
And that's to make you suffer. Can't kill a repatriate for good. But boy, you're about to learn. There's far worse things than dying. So, let's kick it off with some pain. everlasting flamethrower here has a little bit of an appetite for Kyrie. So, the moment you come back from the scene all covered in the stuff, flames roar to life, the body starts to burn once more. You will writhe in agony. And then you will die. And you'll return once more. Nothing you can do to get you out of it. It won't be long before the pain becomes more physical. Child of a partner who betrayed you once upon a time thing, I mean. Yeah. That's it. Suffer for me, baby. There ain't no turning gazer for you, Sam. No crossing over to the other side. So suffer. Yeah. Suffer. Through the day you were born. I'll stay with you by your side. Close your tired eyes and I'll wait. And soon I'll see your smile in our dream. And I won't wait for you, and I still
incinerated, it returns to us. His body is restored, only to be burned again. Don't. Even if you speed up time, the flames won't die. Come on, Sam. Come on. I don't know what to do.
We've extended chiral network coverage all the way to the Southern Environmental Observatory, and it's all thanks to Sam. His injuries have completely healed too. Deadman, by way of Hartman's Ha, said as much after he finished his examination.
Trust me, Fragile. I'm a doctor. And I know Sam's body better than just about anyone. He's doing fine. No need to worry. Thanks to a healthy dose of Rainey's Corfol, he's as good as new. Or right as rain, as you might say. Even for a repatriate, to die and be resurrected so many times in quick succession. I feared the worst. It's a miracle he made it through.
I'm sorry to say that the tar currents near the Southern Environmental Observatory are still unstable. Consequently, we'll need to keep the DHV Magellan here to defend the facility for the time being. All things considered, paving the way to Terminal Fort Knot is a Herculean task, and Sam's going to have to dig deep to see it done.
Don't worry, Sam's up for the challenge.
Thanks to Tarman and Deadman's efforts, his Ha may have made a full recovery. But the same can't be said of his Ka. And this journey was also meant to give Sam's mind an opportunity to heal. Isn't that right, Fragile? Soon, we'll have linked up our final objective. This will mark the end of our travels together. Which means the time to have that conversation with Sam is fast approaching. I believe we should tell him sooner rather than later. But what do you think? Well, perhaps I should broach the subject first. Something wrong?
Lou's not looking right in there.
Here, show me.
What do you think? It's almost like Lou's fading away.
Is that so? And I'd say we're making progress.
I don't understand.
She asked me to help.
What?
Before we set out on our journey together, Fragile, she asked me to help you. To act as your therapist so that you could process the loss of your child. Sam, hear me out. Lou's been gone for a long, long time now.
No. Lou's right here. We just traveled across Australia together. I'll show you.
The pod you brought on this journey has been empty from the start. The truth is, I'm the one who's been operating your Odra deck, and it's because of that connection that I was able to share your flashbacks.
Hey, Sam. Can you take a picture of us?
Do you see? Nothing has changed. The pod has always been empty. We decided not to dispute what you said you saw, but to give you the support you needed instead. In this way, we believed we could help you come to terms with Lou's death.
Wait, what do you mean Lou's death? What are you talking about?
Please understand, Sam. We never meant to string you along.
Fragile was only worried about you.
I couldn't stand to leave you there, broken. I wanted you to live, to move forward.
So from the beginning, Lou was never there? I've been alone this whole time.
You're wrong. Death can tear us apart. We'll always be connected.
No, we won't. Lou's gone. And that's that.
Trust me, Sam. We will always be with you, no matter what. You will never, ever be alone.
sincerely hope you understand, Sam. Fragile never stopped thinking about how all of this was affecting you. Whenever you weren't around or were asleep, Fragile approached me to see how you were holding up under the strain. She wanted to know how often you talked to Lou in the pod, how much everything weighed on your mind, if you ever thought about what happened. She had faith that you would one day come to accept the reality of your situation. It wasn't just for your sake. Fragile needed you too.
There's a reason why I'm talking to him. A cutscene should trigger, but I don't know if I have to finish the game in order to do that. I have a couple ideas as to what I want to do, Adorkable, for a stream, but that's not... I do want to go back to Arma, and I did actually do that for a poll, but... no, I know you, and I know, especially you and Dark, you guys are probably some of my most loyal, and I really do appreciate you guys.
There are people out there who need help, Sam. Whenever you're ready to face what's next, summon your strength and get to it.
No? Oh, okay. I thought he was gonna... Okay, so, yeah. Alright, let's get to it. Bum Sim was fun, though, but... I don't know. It was one of those games where it's like, alright, I did it, and then do I want to do it again? So typically, my rule of thumb is I'll play a game, record it, then a year later stream it. What the fuck do I have on my back? Why do I have so much crap on my back? Where'd that come from?
Sam, Tarman here.
Oh, I guess I'm ignoring Tarman. Do I need all this crap? Actually, no, I definitely need... We're gonna get rid of all that. Do I want... Yes. Yes, yes. That's gonna go into the... No, we don't want to recycle that. There we go, that works. Place some utility pouch. I think I just skipped his dialogue. Oops. Oh well. Anyway, what I was gonna say, yeah, so like I was getting to my point before, but I didn't have a chance to talk. So there was a girl who was making country music, or is making country music on YouTube, right? That's her whole content is country music. Anyway, because of YouTube's push for AI, apparently there was another company, something Vidya, I think they're called. And basically what had happened was they were using her music to train an AI on how to make music. But what had ended up happening was they started using it to then generate music that sounded a lot, if not copied, her own music, right? It was copying her lyrics. What then ended up happening was, because it, the way it should technically work is, take this stream for example. Say you ripped my video shot for shot. Every word I said, everything, you ripped it shot for shot. The way the system should work is YouTube's AI should look at this and go, whoa, hold on. You are copying Tech-Nickal. So they would then send me a notification on my YouTube creator dashboard and let me decide how to handle it. So either I could archive it and ignore it and just let you be. I could put a copyright claim on your channel, so then that way now any money that you make on your video...
I was surprised by how effectively Tomorrow was able to fight those things. The way she took advantage of the tar and used her unique abilities against them, it demonstrated impressive improvisational skills. But her capacity to rapidly accelerate the age of any material or enemy she comes into contact with. Oh, I can't help but be a little jealous. But there are other ways I can contribute to your work, and I hope to continue doing so.
Okay. Anyway, so yeah, I can put a copyright claim on your channel. It's not a strike, but basically now any money you make off that one particular video now goes to me. Or it might be split sharing. If it could be anywhere from split to a total, profit to me, essentially. And that actually, an issue like that did happen to me. On the flip side, someone claimed on me. However, this girl, like I said, that's the way the system should work. The AI in YouTube's moderation system looked at her music, looked at the other company's music, and said, "Oh, You, the other guys, are the actual owners of this song, and then copyright claimed her, when in fact she's the owner. So YouTube doesn't have any defense against it. So AI right now is destroying YouTube. YouTube is focused on politics. YouTube's dead. This is why it has competition. So that's also another reason why I am on Twitch. That's why I'm on Rumble and Odyssey. Because honestly, I feel like YouTube's system is either going to accidentally kill my channel, or I don't know. I don't have any trust and faith in YouTube. That's why we have Discord. That's why we have Stout. That's why we have all these other services. So that way, if you guys do enjoy my channel and you want to stick around, if YouTube decides to give me the finger, you have other ways of reaching out. So, anyway, where was I going with that? Oh yeah, so I got claimed once, and it was bullshit.
Oh. We're outside chiral network coverage. If we come across any cargo marked for people living in this region, delivering it might make them more amenable to getting connected.
Anyway, so I don't know if you guys remember, I did something Criminal Origins. I can't remember the name. Condemned Criminal Origins. That's it. Condemned Criminal Origins. And it's a really old 360 game that was, again, exclusive on the 360. I noticed that I got a copyright claim from some Russian guy, and I was like, what the fuck? So I looked at the system, like what they were saying, why I got knocked, and literally it was because me and him had the same cutscenes because we were both playing the same game. But the thing is that my content didn't copy his because he shows his face on his videos. Mine don't. And those are robots.
Over there, that's a ghost unit.
So
It doesn't look like you're aware of our presence. We could see.
I go to his channel, and I find out that a bunch of other creators were complaining about this guy too, because they're like, yo, what the fuck? Who's he to just start claiming people for playing the same game? Now, the way the system works in this case is, being that I know that YouTube claimed me wrong, the way it would typically work is I send an appeal back to this guy to say, hey, you need to let it go, because YouTube won't help me. YouTube will not help me under any circumstance. They're just going to let it, it's completely disputed between me and the other guy. The way the system typically works is I make a claim to this guy saying, hey, you made a mistake, and it's up to him if he wants to let me go or not. If he does, all well and good, we're done. It's all said and done. If he doesn't, now I have to push forward, which that gets to the point of now I have to willingly surrender my personal information. I have to give this guy my first and last name, my address, my phone number, my email, and then if it presses forward, then we have to take it to court. Other content creators have done this kind of stuff where it's like, all right, fine, I'm going to give him all my information in the hope that he'll let me go. And in turn, all it did was open them up to doxing and harassment. So YouTube's whole system is fucked up. Now, thankfully, this guy in particular, what had ended up happening was, it turns out that he may or may not have had his system automatically just nailing claims. So there was so much backlash going towards this guy that anybody who made a dispute automatically got cleared. So it was just right out the gate, you were let go. Yeah, no, Dark, the YouTube system is broken. Like, content creators have no real, like, unless you're Markiplier or PewDiePie, or funny enough, if everything is so royally fucked, the only way you can get anywhere is if you are, Moist Critical, and you basically kink shame YouTube on Twitter. That's the only way you get anywhere with these people. But Adorkable, you had that? You had a Russian guy knock your video? Oh, it was in Dying Light. Okay. But yeah, it's really fucked. By the way, I'm on auto drive. I can literally walk away from my keyboard and the game will still go. Now, the only problem is if I were to go ahead and hit the gas to actually drive, it'll take me out of auto drive. I have to kind of go at like the normal slow pace for it to auto drive. Which, I mean, I guess it makes sense. No, the auto drive is so slow. It really is. But, Ah, I got you, Adorkable. Good thing you had that. But yeah, no, and that's the other thing too. If you go, if like YouTube knocks you, right? Like if you break the rules and you ask them to re-review the video. Remember, originally the video got knocked because of a bot. The thing is that when you go to ask for a re-review, another bot double checks the bot. And right out the gate, the second bot goes, no, the other guy was right. You, Mr. Creator, are wrong. Now you get a strike on your channel. Now you're in trouble. 2 more and your channel's terminated. So honestly, that's why anytime YouTube has knocked me for something, even if I knew I was in the right, I just said screw it and I just accepted it. I just took the L. I didn't fight it because I knew YouTube was gonna knock me. Anytime I ever hear creators say like, oh, you know, I think I'm gonna fight it. Nope, that's your mistake. Don't do it. Don't fight it. Don't fight YouTube. Unless you have a friend who's got a few million subscribers and YouTube takes knowledge of them. Unless you know Charlie, Moist Critical. Unless you're chilling with Markiplier. Do not fight YouTube. I'm telling you, you're gonna lose that fight any day of the week. The only way you're gonna win is if you put up enough of a stink that these guys notice it on Twitter. That's the only way. I don't remember them lunging at me with the blades. That I don't remember. There's one behind me. There's one right there. Damn it. You know, guys, I'm getting the idea they don't want me to get to Hartman's lab. I don't know why I'm getting that impression, but I'm starting to get that impression. Exactly, Dark. Yep. Oh, no. Oh, yeah, I was going to say, yeah, no, they go in and no lube. No lube. You got to remember, Adorkable, you might not be making money, but YouTube is. They're still selling ads on your video, regardless if they're paying you or not. Yes, sir. They attack you on the road. Well, more for this at this point in the game, not throughout. Not unless you put the game on harder difficulty. I know. And after the game ends, you can re-enable enemies. So no matter what, they'll always be present in those areas. Otherwise, you can disable them if you already knocked them out. Well, I know that, Adorkable. What I'm saying is your videos will still have ads, even if you yourself aren't running them. So, like, if you ever notice, like, you know, like, okay, I have YouTube Premium because I get it through Verizon, right? I don't see ads anymore, right? But YouTube is still running ads on videos. Even if you, the creator, did not put ads to make money, they're still running ads on your videos. So you're just not making money on it. That's all it really is. That's a tough one, Dark. Would I recommend being a content creator? That's tough. Because... Oh, no, because I still have Verizon. Remember, I still pay for the service. So it's a part of my plan. But yeah, going back to that question, would I recommend anybody to do YouTube? I would recommend doing it as a hobby. Do it because you want to have fun. Do it because you just want to mess around and meet new people. Right? I mean, my purpose for doing YouTube, the long end of it is, like, whenever I get donations from people, I'm very grateful. Sometimes I feel like I can't be grateful enough, like I don't know how to say thank you proper, if that makes sense. Like I don't feel like a simple thank you is enough, you know? So I always feel like I'm not being grateful enough. Though how I would want to make money through YouTube is getting a job as a voice actor, or I would love to link up with indie developers and somehow be a voice for indie games. I don't know exactly how I would do that, and I don't really know the logistics, but I want to have a voice in game. That's basically my focus. You know, like, I would want to use this to actually get a job doing something I love, right? That's what I want to do. I would rather make money that way than asking people for money. I definitely prefer that, because at least then I feel like I'm actually earning. But like I said, when people do donate, I really do appreciate it. Thank you, Dorkable. I appreciate it. But You know what though, Dark? Like the thing is that you can do services like Humble Bundle, and like $10 a month, you get a bunch of games for free. So, if the concern is like paying money for games over and over again just to record them, like the cheapest way to do it is Humble. Otherwise, you can also just emulate. That's another cheap way of doing it too. Anyway, the other thing is, I'm not gonna get too deep into it, but YouTube does offer a distraction that it does help. It helps take my mind off of this, we'll put it that way. To say there's not a personal angle would be a lie. Like, for example, I can't remember who it was. Oh, fuck, PT! Is he coming after me? No, I think I killed it. Holy shit. Oh my god, the truck killed it. I actually didn't think that was gonna work. Okay, anyway. The other, like, years ago, I was streaming. And I remember someone had said during a live stream that their grandfather had passed away. What helped them get through it was my videos, right? Watching me do goofy shit and just playing video games like this and just having a general conversation. That helped them get through the loss. And to be honest, I really needed to hear that. It was nice to know that me doing something as simple as this helped someone. At the end of the day, one of the biggest things I want to do is I do want to help people, especially other nerds. Like I've always said, our community is focused predominantly around the idea of nerds helping nerds, we taking care of each other. Information sharing, things like that. If I find out something about being a content creator, I share it with you guys, so if you guys are getting started, you already know what's going on before you get into it. If there's stuff about like video games, like okay, anything comes up for free, or if there's any way to help you with emulation or anything that's going on, I give you guys the heads up. Because again, the whole idea is nerds helping nerds.
Once again, Sam, I'm sorry we couldn't bring you straight here on the DHV Magellan. That was one hell of a trip, and you must be absolutely knackered. Be sure to take as long as you need to rest before tackling more work. All right? For my part, I'll have a crack at assessing several potential routes for your next main order. We can discuss them when we take a look at the map later on. As for the cargo, I'll let Charlie tell you all about it.
Sam, this is Charlie. Network infrastructure between the Southern Environmental Observatory and Terminal Fort Knott has been disabled for reasons unknown, though we strongly suspect Ghostmech's sabotage is to blame. To address this, we've decided to reroute network traffic through the F7 North Distribution Center. However, the distance is too great for us to establish a direct connection at this time. That being the case, we'll need to utilize the way stations situated between the two sites. The device required to activate them is stored at this facility. Collect it before embarking on your journey to the distribution center. You know what to do, Sam. We'll rendezvous on site later.
Listen up, Sam. The F7 North Distribution Center is a long ways away. And by my reckoning, there's a number of different viable routes. The shortest, most direct path would involve you cutting through the snowy mountains. A dangerous proposition to say the least. You might find zip lines, ladders, and other structures en route to make your life a little easier. But without those conveniences, you'll need to make that deadly trek the hard way. If you're still keen, make sure you pack all the mountain climbing essentials and then some. Alternatively, you could forego the mountain route and circle round to take advantage of the roads to the east. Though if they're still in disrepair, or there aren't any bridges or other structures available, you'll need to come prepared to put in some... Finally, heading west around the mountains would mean retracing your steps and going back the way you came. A fair few porters have already made use of that route since you paved the way. I imagine you'll find it easier going than the first time through. That route will also bring you close to the monorail. Get it up and running, and you can catch a ride too. Ultimately though, the route you take and the methods you utilize are entirely up to you. So take a moment to weigh your options and prepare as you deem fit.
Yeah, we're just gonna take the long way around. Let me see. Yeah, no, adorable. And you know what though, too, like, not only is it nice to know like I was able to help somebody, but then also too,
Order accepted.
I've had indie devs reach out to me. Actually, as a matter of fact, I've been back and forth with one indie dev for a game. And not that I'm working on a game or anything like that. No. It's just because I've been doing videos on their game. They've been kind of talking to me and like kind of giving me a heads up, like, hey, you know, this is what's going on. This is what we got doing. So it's really cool when indie developers reach out to you, because then it feels like you did something right, you know. Especially when the interaction's back positively back. So, but yeah, no, not Attack on Toys, Dark. Maron. Prison Boss. The devs for Prison Boss. I also had the guys for Gunner Heat PC. They got to me. I feel like I had another dev team come to me too. Like I feel like there was like at least 3 or 4 times. I can't remember who. No, oh yeah. Classic Battlefield. Yes, that's who I was thinking of. Yes. So at least 3. Oh, probably. But yeah, Dark. I'm not gonna get too deep into it because it's all just personal drama shit, and I'm not trying to be all whoopy, weepy. But like I said, there's a personal link. Going back to that original question that you brought up. But yeah, I guess going back to the original thing, would I recommend YouTube to anybody to be a content creator? My first thing to them is my first question to them is always gonna be, why do you want to do it? What's your purpose, right? And if your go-to thought is I'm gonna be a millionaire, yeah, you've already failed. You didn't even start yet. You already failed. YouTube is just such a uphill battle. Content creating is such an uphill battle. There's a reason why guys do it full time, and not just because it's profitable, but because of the effort that you need to go into it. Like, you have to work it like a full-time job. I mean, there's a reason. Again, I have 3 separate channels for a reason. Actually, no, I'm sorry, 4 technically. I mean, they're all different platforms, the same thing. Still, a lot of nonsense that you have. On top of that, too, I mean, the other reason having different platforms is also because of censorship. It's fucking YouTube censors things that Twitch doesn't have a problem with, but Twitch has problems of their own. So that's why you get Rumble, but then Rumble already has kind of its own thing going on where I feel like if you tell people, oh, I have Rumble, immediately everyone's like, oh, so you're like that? Like you're, that political party? It's like, oh shit, now everyone, now you guys. Granted, we don't have that problem with our channel because I kind of feel like the way I talk has already dealt with that issue. I call it retard repellent, but keep it on. Rumble is YouTube's conservative competitor. So Rumble is a free speech platform, but they're very on the politically right. Like they're like, I don't think I've ever seen anything politically left on that platform. Granted, I don't actively use it. I just upload my videos to it to hopefully expand the channel. Again, me having Odyssey, Rumble, Twitch. Rumble and Odyssey are more of repositories. So in the event that YouTube ever tanks me, all my videos are already over there. I don't really have to pick up any. I can just pick up where I left off and call it a day. I wouldn't say it's a big site, but it's growing. That and Odyssey, they're both growing. Odyssey is also another one. It's weird because you have to pay to upload videos, but you pay with like their cryptocurrency, but then you earn cryptocurrency by uploading videos and then people watching them. So you can pay for crypto. I don't know if you can pull the crypto out for cash. I don't know if it works like that. But it's a weird system. Though I will say the Odyssey team is actually like, unlike YouTube, they're actually a great group of people and you actually get a human being. Like I had an issue where I was trying to get my YouTube videos over to Odyssey and they were like, oh yeah, just use this program. Here you go. I was like, cool. So went for it and it worked. Then I had an issue. I was trying to upload videos and it was knocking me out because I didn't have enough crypto. So I got in touch with them like, hey, is there anything you guys can do about this? Yeah, sure. Here's 15 coins. Have a nice day. I'm like, oh, awesome. And, That's enough. Like, I think only you only need a percentage of a coin in order to upload. So, it might give a login bonus, but I don't know. No. You're paying cryptocurrency to upload videos. But you earn crypto by people watching your videos. But I don't think this is currency that you can. I don't know exactly how this system works, like a blockchain thing. I'm sorry, Dorkable. What are you saying? I'm the Grand G or Grand C? I'm not. What do you mean by that? It might be. It might be. It might. By forcing the whole crypto system, it might be like a deterrent for people who might just try to upload slop. Because then that way, like, you can only upload so much before eventually the system's like, okay, you're done. No, you don't have to pay Steam 100%. I think it's like, if you want to upload a game and sell it on Steam, you have to pay Steam $2,000 for the license. And then you have to give Steam 30% of whatever you earn. And 30% is just market standard. Anywhere you go, anywhere you sell digital merchandise, you have to give the parent company 30%. That's just market standard. So if you sell games on Google Play, whatever that game earns on Google, you have to give Google 30%. Whatever you sell on Steam, again, 30% goes to them. You sell on Xbox, Xbox gets 30%. So yeah, 30 is just the market standard. I think Epic is well, yes and no. Yes and no. If you're a creator who goes exclusively to Epic, you get access to the Unreal Engine, but like a developer version of the Unreal Engine, and then they also have your percentage lower, like 15 to 20%, something like that. But yeah, yes, you're right, but with caveat. But yes, you're right. Did somebody expand the highway for me? Because I can see the lights up there. I don't think I built that. If I can get my happy ass over that road, they'll save me some battery. That worked a lot better than I thought it would. Holy shit, I was half expecting it to fail. That might be it, Dark. I'm not entirely certain. Adorkable, you still with us? Oh, one other thing too, for people who want to start off like content creating, something you're gonna deal with. Bots are fucking annoying. Oh, that's another thing. There are bots on the YouTube comments that will either post random crap trying to sell you scammy stuff, or they will try to drive political nonsense. Like I actually had, I had one guy who would actively respond, but it was always like negative shit. I also had one that was spouting off religious nonsense. So yeah, bots are fun. Bots are a serious issue with YouTube and basically most social media. No, it's not a free view. No, because the thing is that they don't watch the whole video. They just comment and engage. And YouTube does recognize the difference between bot engagement and human engagement. So if it thinks that you're being watched by bots, it'll actually hurt your channel. No, so the last thing you want is bots. They don't help you, they hurt you. Where exactly we gotta go? Alright, so if we go here, We could just shoot straight. Actually, maybe right there and then bounce up. Yeah, probably. That might be the way. I mean, Dark, if you're a synth, I think you're a little bit above bot. I mean, you're almost human at that point. Now, but yeah, bottom line, you know, would I recommend somebody to be a content creator? It depends on what you're doing. If you want to just have fun with it. The other thing too that I do YouTube for is I kind of like the idea of having like a repository of the goofy shit that me and my friends did. You know, instead of like
Southern of South Fort Knott, was it? To think his mentor was instrumental to the development of the DHV Magellan's propulsion systems. One could go so far as to say that he's one of our vessel's many fathers.
Like, some of the goofy shit that goes, like, there are things that when people tell you, like, you don't believe it unless you see it. And it's like, some of the goofy shit that me and my friends have done, I feel like having YouTube, I can always pull it up, like, oh yeah, here you go, and there you go. My best moments have always been, I will always say, my best moments on my channel were Arma. When I did Arma with TMTM, we had some of the best moments. One of them that usually is my go-to was the tank. Whereas me, Sharky, and this guy, Deku. And if I remember correctly, I was the gunner, Sharky was the commander, Deku was our driver, right? And I believe it was a late Cold War scenario.
Let's focus on the task at hand.
Like Cold War gone hot, so Soviet versus NATO. And our Abrams, we were ordered to go rally up with our team, right? With the rest of the unit. So, I don't know why Deku got the bright idea to pull into the gas station, but we were ordered to go meet by this gas station. So, alright. Deku, for some reason, decides to drive the tank into the gas station, like as if he was gonna go get gas, like in between the pumps. But he ended up hitting the awning over the gas pumps, like I don't know what you want to call it, like the roof over the gas pumps. He ended up hitting it with the barrel of the gun, like the tank cannon, and the game didn't know how to handle that properly. So when he bumped it, the thing comes down, taps the tank, and then instead of us getting crushed or blown up, we got launched into the air and flipped around like a damn coin. I remember, like, because the thing is, the video that I posted, I heard it from one of the other. Oh, hold on. Oh, Dark, you and I were thinking the same thing. But you know, I was watching. The video is from somebody else's perspective, so you see our tank get launched, and all you hear in the distance is you just hear, ah! You just hear us fading. It was Jay Mana's perspective. You just hear him go, ah, they're gone. You just hear us fucking screaming in the distance.
I'm guessing you're Sam, right? You've come a very long way just to make this delivery. I should only need a moment to inspect the cargo. This cargo is a sight to behold. Like something out of a dream. I've been looking forward to seeing you. Okay?
Now displaying your current porter grade.
Well, looks like we're finally on the chiral network. I really respect what you drawbridge folks have been doing. Being a part of it all is such a great honor. The situation here was pretty dire. But deep down, I just knew that with your help, we'd get through it. It broke my heart when the Earth opened up and swallowed Cardinal Fort Knott. Ever since that day, the tar currents and chiral fields have only grown more unstable. I doubt these anomalies will get any better until you finish linking up the continent. But only a bit further to go, right? I'm sure we can finish strong. I just hope all the ghost mechs sighted in this region lately won't slow you down. They're with Higgs, right? He has everyone worried. So, to better prepare you for whatever he has planned, I've shared data for a quadruple rocket launcher. Don't hesitate to use it to keep yourself safe. Once upon a time, I had aspirations of joining Fragile Express. Wanted to work alongside the living legend herself. Help her to reconnect the world, one delivery at a time. But circumstances often dictate the course of our lives, you know? So I ended up joining an APAC distribution team instead. Regardless of who I work for, I'd like to try and support Fragile's mission. Do what I can to unite the people in the same way she has. Yeah. The ground beneath it became incredibly unstable. Possibly due to the craziness with the tar currents. With the city gone, an alternate route for chiral network expansion had to be devised. The plan was to extend the network from the Southern Environmental Observatory to Terminal Fort Knott, though that's no longer an option either. But I'm confident that the network stabilizer you brought is just the thing we need to deal with this latest complication. We'll do what we can to provide support. Looking forward to working with you. Well, as the name suggests, it launches powerful rockets. We developed it here using old data we dug up. The rockets fly in a straight line and are capable of inflicting far more damage than most conventional munitions. They're not only highly effective against ghost mechs, but BTs as well. I've heard that Higgs has already made his way as far as the Southern Environmental Observatory. So you'll need powerful armaments to deal with him. That said, this launcher is absolutely devastating. A little too devastating, perhaps. Under no circumstances must you use it on another human being. Thank you again for stopping by. So you know, we intend to continue research and development of powerful technologies. We'll give it everything we've got, but with our limited number of staff, it might take a while. And we'd appreciate any help you can provide as well. I wish you and all the drawbridge folks the very best of luck.
Sam, the tar current's behaving strangely again. We're unable to rendezvous with you just yet. The conditions are similar to when we observed that tarfall phenomenon before. I strongly urge you to proceed with caution.
Oh, that was fast.
This is
You know-
Neil's doing, Sam. I'm sure we'll find...
Oh, there's a tar fall, so we gotta go deal with Neil again. You know, before we do, what we're gonna do is cycle, because I don't need this for now. Is it not? Oh, wait. I'll make another one. Oh, yeah, I think my current bokeh is all fucked. Yeah, it's fucked up. Let me just make a new one. Let me... But, you know what, though, Dark, you reminded me of something. Talking about, like, flipping kids. There was... I remember... First of all, hold on a second. I know Danny likes it when I wear that hat, so fuck it. And I know a bunch of you guys like it, too. Let's see... Bokeh. Didn't I get a level? I thought I had a bokeh level. I did. No, it's a boost. Combat gloves level 2. I think we're good. But yeah, no, I remember when I was working at Verizon, one of my shifts, I was working a shift, and basically what we would do is to talk shit about our customers. We would text each other while the customer was there. So that way we weren't actually saying anything to the customer themselves. Because the last thing you want to do is piss off the customer to their face, right? So this little kid got her sibling in the stroller and booking it like Mario Andretti around the whole goddamn store. Ends up stopping real fucking short, almost like, what's the word? Like skewering their little sibling on the peg hooks in the wall. I'll tell you the rest of the story in a minute when we get into combat.
The hell was that?
All right, back to it. So yeah, so kid almost accidentally skewers their sibling, right? I don't remember if it was a boy or a girl, but almost skewers the little sibling. And my coworkers text me like, "Oh my God, look, the parents aren't stopping him, and you know, almost killed their sibling, the baby. What's wrong with them?" So looking at the text, immediately my stupid ass brain goes, "So wait, if they did skewer their sibling, would we call that a late abortion?" My coworkers weren't happy about that. right, back to it. Boss fight time. Let's do it. Of course he's alive, Dark. Because why would he make my job easier?
Gravity's weird here. Are you okay, Sam?
I mean, okay is like a more, you know, subjective term. Wow, they don't know where I'm at. Oh, no, he knows now. Hey, Snake, how you doing, bud? Alright, where did Neil Douche Nozzle go? Oh, there he is. I see him. There you go. He's out. Armor, Dark, we don't need armor where we're going. By that I mean hell. We're probably going to hell. So we just lost a blood bag, so that's already empty. Christ. Damn it, I didn't want that. Alright, whatever. Did you just get hit by the car?
Still have minions to spare.
Oh, he's got a rocket. I know he's hanging out right over there, like behind the security gate. There you go, got him right in the head. Bro's got that Sonic speed.
Sam, Neil's above us.
I want the blood. Give me the blood. I'm like a fucking vampire. Okay. I need to get rid of this. That's gotta go. How's our rest of our blood bags looking? Alright. We're gonna put that in there. There we go. Alright. That's as good as we're gonna get. Okay, cool. Where'd he go? I know he's above us. But where is... Oh, there. Alright, never mind. Dollman lied to me. He said above us. You know, I kind of like the moments when it goes in slow motion. Did he go back down? Is he gonna be a pain in the ass and he went back down, didn't he? Where is he? Neil! Oh, there you are, you pain in my balls.
you see that, Sam? I believe we were just shown a vision of events from Neil's past. Is it possible he was trying to communicate something? In any case, you need to go after him, Sam. Find Neil and find the answers you seek.
All right, let's go get him. All right, so before we push on, I'm gonna grab me a bunch of buggies because we are gonna need them. What I need to do is go through. Yep, I had a sneaking suspicion we're gonna just dump these. I do have two. Okay. Here we go. I believe we're gonna end up in another gunfight here in a second. Ooh, how about there we go. Ooh, more blood. Need it. Damn it! I knew that was gonna happen. Fuck. All right, Neil, where are you, butthole? Oh, there you are, sneaky bitch. Come on. Did you just say Mamma Mia? Where'd he go? I don't think he's in the train anymore. So, Chet, how disorienting do you think this would be in a real world? Being upside down in the middle of a gunfight? Where'd he go?
Whoa, whoa, whoa! I think we're falling upward, Sam.
Oh, shit.
Sam, this whole carriage is going down. Forget about Neil. We need to keep moving.
Okay, into the cart. I thought the train was going to come down a little bit and I was going to be able to jump on top.
Just to make it more romantic.
I win.
What? Are you Sam? What, Sam? Sam! I'm so sorry. I tried to protect him. I'm sorry. From Lucy. For you.
What is this?
Keep Lou safe.
Welcome. Have a seat. Over here, please. No smoking, please. So you are Neil Vanna.
Mm-hmm.
What do you do? For living?
I'm a porter.
So thank you. We're good for the day.
Okay. Thanks.
Neil.
What?
So you made it then?
Sorry.
You really don't remember me.
The girl. You're alive. Stop! 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 Stop!
They're off. Just you and me. You, sir, are an unrepentant criminal. Guilty of illegally entering our country on multiple occasions.
The only thing that I'm guilty of is doing your dirty work.
And by way of compensation, we have overlooked your crimes.
Thank you.
If you refuse, there will be severe repercussions.
Bring it on, because I'm not doing this shit anymore.
But what makes you think you have a choice? Neil? You understand me? Neil! Neil! You're going to do this job, Neil.
What's wrong?
I need to get out. This porter work is killing me. It's fucking killing me. What I've done is so wrong.
You can talk to me, Neil. What kind of cargo have they got you carrying?
No.
This is a safe space. You're not recorded. What kind of cargo?
Cargo like brain dead, pregnant women.
No one would possibly allow that.
That's why I have to smuggle them in. They make me bring them over from Mexico. Raw material for human sacrifice.
Okay. Neil, take a deep breath. Neil, listen, breathe. Try to count.
I can't do this anymore.
Breathe. With me. 1.
Ooh, you're wearing my scarf. What?
There's this car. I think someone's been watching me.
Do you mind this car?
Yeah, that's the car.
I'm pretty sure it's a security vehicle. I'll check on it. Now look. Look here.
Stop it. Be sure to delete all those.
Yeah. See?
So it seems that he's the father. The baby zodiac sign will be Cancer. Assuming that due date's correct.
How sure are you?
This thing between us. It was a mistake.
No. No, it was not a mistake. It was not a mistake.
We just got...
Look at me.
We got caught up in our emotions. We weren't thinking straight, that's all.
It was not a mistake. I don't care if it's his baby you're carrying. Lucy, I love you.
I love him, Neil. Which means this has to end. I'm sorry.
seem that Neil has vanished. Whether he managed to achieve some form of nirvana, I couldn't say, but I doubt we'll be seeing him again. Which just leaves the matter of that curious gift he gave you. Hopefully Fragile can tell us more.
Damn, long ass cutscene. Could've sworn there was more to that though. But yeah, no. Lucy did so much wrong in that situation. Again, in her line of work, there's supposed to be like a was like a doctor-patient confidentiality thing where like the doctor's not supposed to date the patient. And she dated both her patients. She dates Sam. Then she dates Neil while dating Sam, so she's cheating on Sam. Then Sam knocks her up. So then she decides, oh, I'm in love with Sam all of a sudden. Like, bro, all she did was like, she's fucked up. Where is the way station? Because I want to know where my truck at. Is that my truck? That's my truck. Where am I? So the Magellan's right over there. I want to look at my truck. Alright, there I am. Wow, Danny, spreading fake allegations. I'll remember when it comes time to start paying everybody. I'm gonna give Vlad your paycheck. Because I'm going the wrong way. You see, Dan, you could have been the team player, letting Nick know, hey, he's going the wrong way. Instead, you're spreading false rumors and allegations. And now Vlad is gonna get your paycheck. Oh, duh, the facility's right there. Nah, but you know, Danny, Vlad at least knows how to keep the secrets a secret. He knows how to bury them. Yeah. You know what? You know what? Because of Dark's loyalty, Danny, he's getting your paycheck. Oh, yeah, let me go over my inventory real quick. Yeah, that's kind of what I figured. Okay, we're gonna repair the vehicle real quick. Let's go to private room. Go in the private room, it just reloads all of our shit, so whatever is in our inventory, it'll just auto-reload. So all of our weapons should be max load. But yeah, we're gonna need the truck towards the end, so you know. Oh yeah, no, Dark. I just didn't have anything to say at the moment.
Hey, Sam. Can I come in? I need to talk to you about your child.
I don't want to hear it.
Yes, you do, Sam. This is a memory drive. On it was a record of Lucy unveiling some dark secrets on what the bridge's researchers had planned. Details of women brought over from Mexico for the BB experiments. The ones that Neil Vanna trafficked for bridges. It was through his therapy that Lucy found out about it all, when he confessed to everything he'd done. Sam, I know you were more than just her patient. You were her partner.
I didn't stop her from cheating on me.
Wait. That's not the whole story. We also know who the baby's real father was. It was you, Sam. The record leaves no room for doubt. The child that Lucy was carrying wasn't Neil's. It was yours. Lucy left you a heartfelt apology, along with an explanation. Your child was extraordinary. The offspring of the repatriate who was the world's first BB. Lucy knew that if the bridge's researchers found out, they would use the baby as a test subject. So she lied. She pretended the child was Vanna's to mislead them. But she always intended for you to discover the truth one day. That's why she gave this necklace to him.
Incoming distress call from the network node. There's an army of ghost mechs right on their doorstep. We need to secure the node. Lose it, and it could cripple the entire network.
I'm headed to the bridge, Sam. You better get ready.
All right.
All right, let's rock and roll. I'm gonna keep going till 12, but I don't know if we're gonna have enough time. So I'll see. I might go a little over.
Heads up, everyone. He's here. Sam, we're in the end game now. No matter what it takes, we have to link up this final network node. I called this mission briefing to ensure that we're all on the same page. Our objective and its surroundings are defended by a sizable contingent of ghost mechs. Clearly, they're not going to make it easy for us.
So, here's the plan. Tarman, you'll helm the DHV Magellian, as always. Rainey, I want you on the radar.
Leave it to me.
Depending on how things go, I may ask you to use your powers too. I was hoping you could provide fire support for Sam, with the ship's cannons.
That shouldn't be a problem. If necessary, I can use this to stay in the action.
As for you, tomorrow.
You know, she's arguably the best marksman on the ship, which would make her an ideal candidate for the miniguns.
Miniguns?
The DHV Magellan happens to have 2 of them mounted up top. The operator can control them remotely from the bridge. So you wouldn't be in any more danger than the rest of us.
And if she's even half as good as she's been in VR, those mechs won't stand a chance, right?
It's like VR? I can do that. Dolman, you look after Sam.
But of course.
And Sam, you'll be handling the delivery. Plot your route as you see fit.
All right.
Be advised that we will only be able to provide fire support within the chiral network. Outside of it, the cannons become inaccurate, meaning too great a risk of collateral damage.
The advanced party set up a number of chiral network way stations. We should be able to make use of them. While they were originally built to improve signal strength, they could, once activated, be reconfigured to expand network coverage.
Which would also allow us to move the ship closer.
It's up to you if you want us on hand to provide fire support, Sam.
That said, if you're too close to the network node, you're back in collateral damage territory. Please, bear that in mind.
Once we link up this last node, we'll have succeeded in bringing the Australian continent into the chiral network. Our defenses will be stronger than ever, and we'll be able to get rid of those ghost mechs for good. So, let's do what we came here to do.
All right.
Wait.
Yeah?
Don't forget. Coming on this expedition was meant to help you find the strength to carry on. And you have. We all know you've got this.
Fragile.
Now it's time to finish the journey, Sam.
Site to be connected is within reach at last. Per APAS's calculations, establishing a connection here could potentially lead to the manifestation of 3 gates. Based on what happened in Mexico, it is likely that these portals have already emerged in nascent form, appearing only as minor distortions in space, invisible to the naked eye. These fissures will gradually develop, and once total chiral connectivity is achieved, they may, with time, eventually mature into fully fledged conduits, allowing travel to and from other lands. It remains unclear whether or not all 3 of these fissures will stabilize and develop into gates, but you will see for yourself once you've linked up the remaining site. On a different subject, I've completed my investigation into the link between Higgs and APAC. I'll tell you more once you've put Terminal Fort Knott on the grid.
Sam, this is Charlie. The time has come to link up our final destination. So allow me to review the specifics for you. All right. Step 1. You will need to use your Cupid to bring this first way station onto the network. Enemy ghost mechs have already been deployed in the surrounding area, though. Attempt to slip past unnoticed or engage in open combat, I'll leave the decision to you. The DHV Magellan will provide support with its miniguns should any mechs come within range. Naturally, we will also keep the ship's main cannon at the ready to fire upon viable targets when necessary. Should you require our assistance, give the order, and we will be happy to oblige. Be sure to keep these various factors in mind when devising your plan of attack, Sam. Once the first way station's on the grid, it's time to move on to the next one. You will find it at this location. Be advised that you will be unable to expand chiral network coverage if you don't connect these way stations in the correct order. In other words, if you go to the second way station first, you will be unable to establish a connection with your Cupid. Now, once the second way station is online, you will need to cross the bridge and deliver the drawbridge terminal unit to Terminal Fort Knott. Then, use the Cupid to bring the city onto the network and complete the order. You will receive the necessary cargo after this briefing. Once the chiral network covers the entire continent, the ghost mechs that have been emerging from the tar currents will no longer be able to come and go as they please. At least that is what APAS's simulations have indicated. This concludes my briefing. You still have a long road ahead of you, but we'll be here to provide constant support. We expect that you will face fierce resistance, the likes of which you've not yet seen. You will almost certainly require plenty of weapons, blood bags, and other consumables to achieve your goals. Don't skimp on supplies when selecting your equipment. Now then, plot your route and see to all necessary preparations.
Yeah, I'm still figuring out what I want to do next, Dark, for the streams. I'm thinking about doing Call of Duty
The
again.
cargo you'll be taking with you on this run has been fitted with a chiral network path calculation system. This component is required in order to connect way stations using your Cupid, so you must have it in your possession when accessing their terminals. Make sure you don't lose it.
But yeah, Danny, I want to say Kojima had a hand in Virtua Cop.
We have linked up the entire continent. So let's give it our all, Sam.
All right, boyos, here it is, endgame. And I'm getting the vibe that Higgs doesn't want us getting anywhere near it. How do I request fire support? Fuck it, guess we're doing it. It has some kind of coverage, Danny. Oh, are they actually offering fire support? Yes, they are. Wait, fuck. Hold on. Not what I wanted. That's not at all what I wanted. Shit. Oh, they're beating my truck. Oh, shit. Okay. Can I take this? Oh, that's bullshit. Okay.
Next target.
And that'd be really nice if the bridges crew could help me, you know, offload the... Fuck. Yeah, I don't have it on me. Shit. Crap kicked out of me. And they disabled my truck. Shit.
Contact. Tomorrow, shoot.
Fuck. Too hostile engagement. I can't. I gotta clear this out first before I can engage. I can use the terminal. Oh shit. Alright, I'm gonna secure this because it's already... it's not getting as badly damaged as I thought it would. But I want to keep that safe. We clear? Now we're clear. Actually, can I just use it? No, okay. It's not a proximity thing. Man, that was all kinds of fucked up. Okay. Alright, so I gotta clear them out first, then I can connect. Alright, first one's down. Maybe I'll do Gravekeeper for a stream or two.
Tarman here. The Magellan
Oh, that's how.
cannon is online and ready to provide fire support. Just give us the word and we'll send the rain.
Can I request it from... How do you... Oh, that's how.
Chiral cinders overhead. Brace for potential impact right now. Fire detected near the way station terminal. If the fire spreads, it'll be destroyed. Sam, get the terminal online with your Cupid ASAP. Then we can help put out the fire.
Yeah, fuck me. Okay.
Sam, we need to hurry.
Damn it. Alright, YOLO. Hey, Dan. You know if my driver coverage includes fire damage? I don't know if it does. Oh, I can call first. Damn it, terminal didn't pop up yet. Oh, there it is. We're good. I would love... There you go. Got it. Wait, Dark, what about printed metal melting easily? You know, though, Dan, you gotta give Kojima credit for the fact that his games are always so cinematic.
Got out. Thanks for the help, Rainey.
Sam, this is Charlie. I commend you on a job well done. Terminal Fort Knott is almost within reach. Now that things have calmed down, you can return to the DHV Magellan for additional supplies if necessary.
Don't need it. We're going straight for it. So we're probably going to want to call in a fire mission. If we have the supplies, because I actually don't think we have the supplies for it. So, shot in the dark here. Prepping cannon, white. I think I might have just woke up the neighborhood. Come on, come on. Fuck. Yeah, artillery's not gonna be coming. Not wrong, Dark. You're not wrong. Fuck, my truck's disabled. Is there any chance of me following this in? Shotgun.
Tomorrow. Ready? Open fire. Ready to do this? Take him out tomorrow.
It'd be really nice if I get some real fire support here, because, you know, I can't call on a fire mission. And I kind of feel like if I did, that'd be danger close.
Prepare the fire.
Oh, you're still up? God damn, go down. That wasn't the plan. There we go, finally down.
Over there. Engage.
I'm gonna see if I can call it in. I doubt it. I think it's because I don't have enough pyro. Oh, that's it. Yeah, it's coming. It's coming.
Watch out, Sam. Opening fire.
Oh yeah, my truck's gone. Shit. And it's still up? With that heavy machine gun, I can grab that. Damn it.
Keep firing. Only a few left.
I mean, not for nothing though, Dark. The problem is that Bethesda doesn't have any reason to stop remaking Skyrim just because people keep buying it. There you go, he's done. Oh shit! Fuck. Didn't I have the quad launcher? Alright, so they took it from me. Great.
Are you injured, Sam?
Yeah, but I mean, Danny, come on, like, how many more different ways can they sell? Oh, okay, that was firing rocket. How many different ways can they go ahead and sell Skyrim? Crap. I think he spawns 3 little explosive bastards. Yep, there you go. He's in the point.
All Ghost make contact. Neutralized.
We did it!
That was brilliant, tomorrow. Sam, the way to Terminal Fort Knott is all clear.
Well, I lost my truck, so that's kind of shit. But hey, we made it. I'm taking this, but I have a feeling. I mean, granted, Dark, they could also do like what they did with Fallout, release a version of Fallout, release a version of Skyrim with DLC included and like mods and shit, and then be surprised when that version breaks down because the mods broke the game because it wasn't able to handle it. You know, I had a feeling. Fuck, I knew it.
Sam, over there. Pay attention to that ghost mech. It looks stronger than the others. Keep your wits about you.
Okay, he can spew motorcycles at me. A lot of motorcycles. Oh shit, I'm out. Fuck. Fuck. Oh. Behind me, though. Oh shit. No. Oh, it charges. Okay. Did I get him? He's down. Free gun, though. Oh, God. You know, though, that was another one, Dark. Arc. I wasn't fond of Arc just because the whole thing that it tethers the players together. So, like, you're stuck to the host. Oh, okay. It's not gonna let me mess with my inventory like this. The thing that's starting to get me, though, a little concerned is my health. That's the one place where I'm a little worried. You know, there's still a lot of bridge left. I think there's gonna be another robot trying to kick my ass. Yep, you know. Oh, they've spawned. They gave me 4 of them now. Because, you know, one wasn't good. Oh, never mind. Don't worry, Dark. We'll invade the Middle East and get oil, and we'll make up for the loss. It'd be really cool if we could see Deadman fighting the ghost mechs. I have a sneaking suspicion they're gonna want me to have these. Hold on, let me check my inventory real quick. I know everything's fucked up and I need to start clearing some space out. You know, it's like Dark said, I can just sense the loot. I can just feel my ass cheeks being spread.
Still has some fight in it. Finish it off while you have the chance, Sam.
Gotcha, bastard. You know. Oh, this is getting real bad. Real bad. Come on, Sam. Get up, get up, get up, get up. Alright, so we're gonna start transfusing. Fuck me, I'm just... Bro, I can't do nothing. It's just beating the shit out of me. Because Sam is just taking forever to get up because he's all fucked up. And now I'm out of blood.
You're losing an awful lot of blood, Sam. Might be wise to eat a cryptobio or give yourself a transfusion with a blood bag.
Suck it, bitch! Oh! By a nut hair.
Oh, terrific work. You kicked its ass again. Sent it back to the sea with its tentacle between its, other tentacles. Okay, Sam. Time to connect Terminal Fort Knot to the chiral network.
That's spare blood because I Sam at this, he needs it. He definitely needs. Yeah, we need that. Like this. Kind of goofy now. Oh shit! There we go. Hold on. Hi-oh, hi-oh, hi-oh. All right, so that we can just dump. That. Holy shit, chat. So what are your thoughts? Oh my god. I was a nut hair away from death. Did not think I was gonna pull through that one. Hell, I'm surprised the box is actually still intact. Like it's fucked up, but it's not like game over fucked up. Wow, I see how it is, Dark. Damn. You know, to think I was gonna give you Danny's paycheck. Wow. to be fair, Danny, he turned on me.
Now displaying your current porter grade. Connection to chiral network established. Thank you for your service.
Here's to the man of the hour. Our hero finally linked up the whole damn company. You know, I'd say this is a happy ending, but our story ain't over yet. Sadly, we won't be having ourselves a boss battle this time. There's just no point in it. You see, y'all can't win. Damn it.
Sorry, but you are long past your prime.
Hello, beautiful.
Your damaged goods.
Tell me, does it still hurt? A memory of what I did. It does, doesn't it? Go on. It won't work, but be my guest. Still as stubborn as ever. Oh, and by the way, Sam, it was me who killed Lou. Kinda tickles. Your thirst for revenge will never be satisfied.
Enough. I'm putting you down.
I'll take the damage and the goods. I don't break that easy.
What?
I'll take the damage and the goods. I don't break that easy. I'll take the damage and the goods. I don't break that easy. Take the damage and the goods. I don't break that easy. I'll take the damage and the goods. I don't break that easy. I'll take the damage and the goods. I don't break that easy.
done it, Sam. The entire continent is now part of the chiral network. Our mission is complete. And you've defeated Higgs as well. I'd like to think Fragile would be pleased with this outcome.
Okay. So we connected everybody. Is there anything else I gotta do?
Sam, everyone on the SSS seems to be in high spirits. People are chiming in to congratulate you on finally bringing all of Australia onto the chiral network. It's only right that they should praise you, given how
If only it was
integral
that
you were
easy,
to the
Dirk.
operation. Still, I do wonder if there's a Dollman's the best post in here, or even a We Love Dollman, perhaps.
Oh, poor Dollman.
Okay, is it just me, or is it strangely quiet outside our room?
Sam, you and I have much to discuss. Please come to the bridge as soon as possible.
Well, there you go. And then when we thought retirement was gonna come easy to us, there you go. See, Dark, you spoke too soon.
Glad you could make it, Sam. We wanted to thank you for everything you've done. And what better time than now, after you connected the entirety of Australia and bridged the gap between continents. By extending the proverbial rope, which is the chiral network, to another landmass, we have united them in the Chiralverse. A world divided, made whole. With a few sticks for encouragement. Empowering Higgs was a necessary step. It was we, you see, who built his ghost mech army for him, to use as he deemed fit.
What the hell are you talking about?
An existential threat was required to prompt you to seek strength through mutual connections. It was also necessary for APAC to equip you with sticks of your own. After all, we are incapable of murder.
Who's we? Wait. Don't tell me. You're not human, are you?
Higgs served as a complement to an all-encompassing algorithm. However, this world no longer has need of sticks. Henceforth, we will search for additional plate gates, then extend our reach to new continents.
Oh, yeah? What then?
With the support of the chiral network and APAS, humanity will be free from the need to move around, and free from the need for porters. Bots are capable of handling deliveries. By eliminating the risk of running into BTs during travel, you will have finally overcome the Death Stranding. This is the Zero Void Out policy. To understand how we reached this solution, we must first explain the true nature of the Death Stranding, as determined by APAS. Well, Sam, shall we tell you? As a result of connecting the continents, we recovered a massive amount of data on the Death Stranding. We learned it was simply a phenomenon which facilitated extinction events. Until that is, extinction entities appeared who elected to alter the natural order. The Death Stranding became a system that would spur life forms to develop connections with one another. Evolutionary stagnation begets extinction. But in the aftermath, new species will invariably emerge and form communities. Like when aquatic creatures moved onto the land, and their descendants migrated across it, changing all the while. Oh. Extinct species give way to evolved ones. The dead step aside so that life can go on. And travel and migration is the driving force behind it all. It was from this cycle that humanity was eventually born. And now humanity has been prompted to move on. So new species can inherit the planet.
So what? APAS's simulation is saying we're gonna go extinct? Is that it?
Oh, no. No, not at all. We have calculated an ideal strategy. The Chiralverse will allow us to prevent all forms of travel. We intend to use it to manage and control that aspect of your existence.
And APAS is gonna take over and tell humans what to do.
No, you misunderstand me. We are not APAS. APAS is simply a system, a tool with which we devised our optimal solution.
What are you?
Hello there, Sam. Surprised to see me, son? In answer to your question, we began after you completed the North American network. There was a massive void out in UCA territory, and the APAS data center happened to be within the affected area. I was too. I'd given up my shelter and moved to start a new life there. Between residents and staff, a total of 4,000 people were caught in the blast. There was no escape for them. Or me.
And yet our connection was not severed. In that instant, the souls of those humans and the APAS servers found themselves stranded on the same beach. They realized, been subject to a convergence.
A convergence?
Indeed. 4,000 human souls. And APAS merged into an altogether new entity. Singular and indivisible. You could call this multitude the company which APAS keeps. By utilizing our service on the beach, we can remain connected to this world. In this way, we can oversee and restrict your activities to ensure another void out never occurs. It may please you to hear that Drawbridge's efforts have guaranteed the emergence of a new plate gate, one through which we will extend our reach to the next continent. Once it has been integrated into the network, another will form. And by perpetuating this global domino effect, we will bridge the gaps between every remaining landmass until all of the planet's scattered continents are joined, just as they were in the beginning. A single, united whole, over which we will be able to preside. Rest assured, we are capable not only of managing your movements, but every aspect of your existence. APAS is also connected to the gazers, and knows where they are at all times. By using this connection, we can exert control over each and every one of them. With both gazers and humans under our constant supervision, we can eliminate the risk of void outs. We will save you by putting an end to travel and physical interaction. In the absence of this stimulus, your species will stagnate.
But isn't that just a shortcut to extinction?
Not at all. Only humanity's evolution as a species will cease. You will leave your mortal flesh behind and transition to an eternal existence within the expanse of the Chiral.
So long story short, this guy is an AI, and when we all die, we go to a supercomputer and on the beach.
So we'll live forever as a bunch of dead people.
You will be neither alive nor dead, but endure as a soul.
What's gonna happen to this world?
We will continue to keep watch over all remaining life on Earth until the end of time. As caretakers, we will regulate the activity of other species to ensure that none claim your mantle of apex predator. Humanity will be free to thrive in perpetuity, having evolved into a form that allows you to escape extinction, as is your desire.
No! I'm not about to let that happen.
This fucking scene.
See the sunset. The day is ending. Let that yawn now. There's no pretending.
Just who is pulling your strings?
We are no one's puppets. Least of all yours. You have no power over us.
Where are you? Since you certainly aren't on our beach.
Me? I'm right here. It's me, Sam. Alive and kicking. You know, I'm not called Die Hardman for nothing. I take it not even APAS was aware that I've been posing as Charlie this whole time. It's funny, don't you think? The fact is, APAS has never had complete access to Drawbridge's data. Our new Cupid design allows us to restrict connection and limit the flow of information. I oversaw the creation of the drawbridge prototype during my time as director of bridges. And that's when I contacted my old friend, Tarman. And together, we worked to convert this deep tar hunting vessel into a mobile base of operations. I dare say there are some among you who already deduced the name's double meaning. That's right. The DHV Magellan. Or to spell it out, Die Hardman's vessel.
You can't possibly be serious.
It came to my attention that APAS 4000 was seeking to commission Lochna to design a new type of Cupid. Specifically, it wanted her to deliver a model which could one day be used to control all of mankind. Since the technology makes use of human beaches, the human element was essential to the process. Lochna refused at first, so I contacted her and convinced her to take on the job. At least that's how it looked to everyone else. The purpose of this Cupid was not just to facilitate connections, but to sever them. Namely, the ones between our systems and the dead. And without their influence, APAS will go back to being a tool.
Do this, and you will never escape the Death Stranding.
To forsake our flesh and our freedom is out of the question. So, we'll seek out others who value them as we do. Build communities, raise children, live, and love. We would rather strive to achieve the impossible while remaining true to ourselves. To struggle on against the odds in search of new lands and new worlds.
You can't.
Can't we? The chiral network enables us to travel like never before. So, humanity will continue to make use of APAS and embrace the true potential of the chiral network. No one wants to go back to the dark days that followed the Death Stranding.
It's true, what you said about travel. There are people with dunes who can use the beach to jump just about anywhere.
The physical sensation of movement is something we all crave. That unity of body and soul. Dunes may still wind up being an evolutionary dead end. But even in that possibility, I see hope. Now I am going to activate the Cupid we used to connect the continents. To build a bridge to the future we want to see, to choose our own path forward. Until moments ago, each of you was trapped in an elaborate illusion created by the President.
Yeah, we were. What took you so long? Our former president has been hiding on board from the start, in what I call the Shadow Cabinet.
You knew about this?
APAS has been monitoring us for some time. I believe the deception was necessary to avoid discovery. But I'm sorry for keeping you all in the dark. I needed to make sure Drawbridge successfully connected the continents without raising suspicion or attracting APAS's attention. This was the best idea I could come up with. To put away my body for a while. Stop being Die Hardman. Become a ghost. Named Charlie instead.
What are you doing?
Deadman, stop! Get back, you fools! That's not me!
What the fuck?
Higgs.
Broadcasting live from the beach. Same as it ever was. I've been puppeteering this whole thing the whole time. Yeah. All to pay back dear old Amelie for what she did to me.
This is about Amelie?
Yeah. See, I'm gonna crack open that beach she sealed away and kick off the last stranding. The perfect ending humanity deserves. Man, the sweetest revenge I could hope for to take out on that old bitch. And oh, yo. Good to see you again, by the way.
What makes you think you can pull it off?
Well, I'm so glad that you asked. You see, during my lengthy imprisonment, I had time to figure it out. All I needed was a catalyst with a connection to Amelie, and I could break through to her beach.
That connection is long gone.
Oh, Sam. Sweetheart, I'm not talking about you. This is the catalyst that I've been searching for. Brand new extinction entity. Still in the dark, huh? Your genes lined up beautifully. God damn, man. She's your daughter.
What?
Y'all want to come after us, be my guest. We'll be waiting on the beach.
Are we sure that tomorrow is okay?
Hartman is searching for her.
That chrysalis that formed around her should be enough to keep her safe in even the harshest conditions. Pure cryptobiosis. She'll be right, Rainey.
Sam. There's no mistake. Your genetic profiles are a match. Tomorrow really is your daughter.
I'm sorry, but what in the world is going on?
Nothing that makes any sense.
Actually, it's not impossible. As a member of Bridges with Dooms, you were obligated to provide sperm samples.
Which means tomorrow could be Sam's child, conceived via artificial insemination.
If what you say is true, Higgs may well be able to trigger the last stranding.
We have to get tomorrow back. Which means we need to go to the beach where Higgs went.
And how are we supposed to do that?
She can't. She was diagnosed with jump shock. I know you haven't forgotten.
Nevertheless, what other choice do we have?
I've got to at least try.
Fragile.
We're taking the ship to the beach.
With the combined support of every single Doom sufferer here, it's possible Fragile might be able to jump us where we need to go.
Administering shock. Stand clear.
I'm sorry. Wherever Higgs went, I can't follow.
He must have been operating out of his own beach, using his car to assume control of vessels in our world, in the same manner that I have.
But I know exactly where his beach is. I mapped it already, and there was nobody there. I checked. So how do we find the right beach?
No. Doesn't matter where Higgs is. All we have to do is connect to the Dreamcatcher and the Kipu. Amelie. Higgs was wearing her Kipu, wasn't he? If we had something connected to her, we could follow the Kipu and Higgs. Tarman, can you take us to Sam's shelter?
I'll prepare the ship. Sit tight in your quarters.
Oh yeah, no, Dark, I'm starting to get there. I'm like, fuck. I think the game's maybe got another half hour left to an hour, so I'm like, do I end it now, or do I might wrap it here. Honestly, I have this cutscene when we get back to Sam's bunker.
Could we have arrived already? No, something's wrong. A problem with the Magellan, perhaps?
Sam, this is Tarman. We've been monitoring the state of the tar currents, but they're showing no sign of calming down. The Mexican side is especially bad at the moment, and that instability seems to be having an effect on Australia as well. I'm afraid it's much too dangerous to try moving the DHV Magellan. Time is of the essence, however, and we can ill afford to wait until the currents are calm enough for us to travel. So, we're going to need you to go on ahead without us, Sam. Back to Mexico. We have no idea what's waiting for you there. But we've modified Higgs's guitar for your use, if that's any consolation. Practice with it on the ship's range if you like. I don't need to tell you it packs a punch. Just remember to take it with you when you go. You can even bring it to the beach, on account of its rather unique properties. We'll keep you apprised on the tar current situation as soon as we can. We're rooting for you, Sam.
Here, before we move on, before we wrap up. Okay, so yeah, no, we have a decent amount of the game left, because we got to drive our happy asses all the way to Mexico, which honestly, to save up time, I'm probably just gonna, like, in between now and then, drive to Mexico. Then when I'm at the, at the plate gate, that's where I'm gonna stop, and I won't play till I stream. So, at least just to save time. Let's go. You're gonna cutscene me? No, okay, so I can always fuck with this. Alright, so. Alright, that's where we're gonna wrap it, because we have a decent amount left. So what we gotta do is we gotta drive our ass to Mexico, find something in Sam's bunker to connect us to Higgs, shoot over to Higgs Beach, beat the shit out of him, and then save the world and have about an hour-long cutscene. So, with that said, thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed it. Our leaderboard, Dark's in first place, Danny in second, Adorkable in third, Crusader in fourth. Thank you, Purple and Bon over on Twitch and Rumble. But with that said, if you guys enjoy this channel, my goofiness, engagements are what makes a difference, helps us to grow. Feel free to check out our Discord, link in the description below. But with that said, love and appreciate you all. I will see you guys on the next one. See you Friday night, 9 p.m. U.S. Eastern. Have a great night. See you later. Have a good night.